She got a cute face.
Oh, you can tell just by touching it? Okay.
100%.
Maybe the hands. There you go.
You got some soft hands with him. Jesus. I know this person?
You know this person, yes.
This person got some soft hands.
Do you have any idea who it could be after feeling him?
Nah. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Nah.
Really?
Nah.
Oh, all right. Well, time for the big reveal.
Okay.
Dab, you can go ahead and take your blindfold off.
Hey, I'm telling you. Y'all know this. Oh!
Friend.
Kelsey! What?
Friend, I was gonna tell you.
You had to tell me on fan bus, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, y'all. We got to get lit.
What are you feeling right now that you see that it's Kelsey?
Oh, no. I'm excited. I'm not even going to lie, bro. What made you like, what?
Black and you date white? Absolutely not. Because when you marry a white woman, you're marrying into her community. You don't just marry a woman. You marry the family and you marry the community. So how can you be for African people marrying into the group that has historically and systemically oppressed your people? That doesn't make any sense. I play for this team, but I'm over here practicing with this team. This is the team I belong to, but I'm over there trying to help them win. That doesn't make any sense. You cannot marry a white woman and not be loyal to the white agenda against African people. It's no way around it. It's like when I see black men who say, I only date white women. You are making a political decision. Who you date is a political decision. Who you marry is a political decision. Who you make children with is a political decision. If you are marrying white, sleeping white, cohabitating white, procreating white, then your loyalty is to white people. Get over there and stay over there. Yes, when I was an undergrad at Millersville University in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, I had a white fellow psychology major, very nice person. Nothing bad to say about her. Her name was Beth. And Beth had a very big crush on me. I never forget it. We went to the Million Man March, the first one, October 16th, 1995, I believe it was. And we came back from the Million Man March and we was in psychology class and I had to go up to the front of the desk to talk to my professor. And when I got back to my desk, there was a card on my desk, but I didn't see her put it there. So I asked everybody, did y'all see the card? And everybody said, well, nah, we don't know who put it there. So I opened the card up and all of this glitter and confetti and stars popped out. And she said, congratulations for going to the Million Man March. And, you know, I like you and we need to get together. And, you know, she had a big crush on me and she let it be known. And I respect her as a human being. She never mistreated me, no issue, but I could never date her because my loyalty is to my community. In graduate school, I had the same situation. In my professional life, I had the same situation. I have regularly been approached, propositioned, however you want to say it, by white females, and no disrespect to them, but my loyalty is to black women. I've never dated anything but a black woman, so I could not do that. I've dated 2 Latino sisters, but that's only because they were Latino Africans. But once I learned that they did not identify with the race, even though they had our blood, then those relationships ended, you see. So you got to be African in order for me to entertain anything serious with you.
You being who you are now, do they try to get at you?
They do, but not to my face. So in college, it's to my face. On the job, it's to my face. Now it's in the inbox. It's through the text. So I regularly get messages from white women, Asian women as well, Asian women and white women who will send me a text message, a picture of themselves. I'm interested in you. I know you don't date outside the community. Nobody has to know. Could we at least just have tea and talk? I just want to pick your brain over some things I'm working on. They'll be in my Instagram. Yes, I probably get that maybe 5 or 6 times a month. And let me be honest, I think some of them are being sent. You know, I think some of them are being, some of them are being sent. I think some of my enemies in the black community are sending them. I think some of my enemies in the white community are sending them. I don't know how many of them are genuine. I think a few of them are genuine, but I think most of them are part of a scam to try to test me to see if I'm really about what I claim I stand for. But I tell you this, my biggest concern is not the white women, because I'm not going to date them. You know, that's just a violation of my principle. The sisters would be my biggest concern, because what the FBI and CIA does is they psychologically profile you. So when they psychologically profile me, the only possible weakness they could find with me is women. And when I say weakness, I don't mean that I'm weak for women. I mean that the only way we're going to get into his life is through a woman. He don't smoke. He don't drink. He don't party. He don't hang out. I'm a very old fashioned person. I don't need much. I can stay in the house, watch my movies, read my books. I don't have to leave the house. I'm good. I'm a very old soul. So how do you get at somebody who doesn't have any vices? My only vice is I'm a single, unmarried, heterosexual black man. That's my only vice. So if they're going to come for me, they got to come through the female. There's no other way to get me. You know, they could surround me with brothers, but I already know to look right and left, keep my head on the swivel with the brothers, because I look at what happened to Malcolm, and I look at what happened to Garvey, and I look at what happened to Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba. Most of them were sabotaged by the men in their inner circle. So I know to keep my head on the swivel around the brothers. The only way they could get me is through the sisters. And I've even had FBI people approach me and tell me, people who support me who are in the FBI. One sister told me, she said, they already have you profiled. They're going to start sending people after you. Please be careful. You know, if anybody comes up to you excited to work with you and they have no history of ever struggling for black people, you need to be really careful. I had another sister come up to me at a graduation. I spoke at a graduation in Philly several years ago, and she said, I'm an FBI agent. You would never even know it. I'm old enough to be your grandmother. This is what she said. I'm old enough to be your grandmother. And she was a sweet elder. And she said, I am an agent. I don't think she was sent to me. She was just giving me a heads up that you can't even trust the elders, because they have, if they think you're weak for elders, they will send you an elder FBI agent to infiltrate and bring you down. But you can't be paranoid. You can't be paranoid, because when I look at Malcolm and when I look at Martin, when you listen to those who were around them, they say that they became so overcome with the threat of death that they could not enjoy their lives anymore. It was as if they may have secretly wished for death to get it over with. I never want to get to a point where I'm paranoid about my safety. I never want to get to a point where I'm paranoid about my safety. I know what the risks are. You understand? I've been in this life since I was a ninth grader. Since I was a 9-year-old in the 4th grade here in North Philadelphia, Black History class. That was the beginning, my introduction into Black consciousness. I've been into it my entire life, so I know I'm walking the walk that I'm supposed to live. So for me, I don't have questions about, should I be doing this? Am I in the right line of work? Do I really want to sacrifice my livelihood for my people? I'm over that. This is who I am. This is what it is. I'm going to do the work and let God decide the outcome.